BAE talk with a BAE talk.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Goranga.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of BAE Ta K. I'm back. It's been so long, so long. The last time y'all saw me, I was like big. I haven't recorded in months. So as you can see, I'm no longer with child. For those who do not know, I had my son February 14th, Valentine's Day baby. I was discharged from the hospital 3 days later on my birthday. I have to share my birthday month with my son. It's fine. I cannot tell y'all how happy, ecstatic, elated I am to no longer be with child. Body sharing, not for me. Don't talk about me because I was thinking if I should go ahead and record or wait because I wanted to get my body together and get back right. But shit, this is the reality of after you have a baby. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm on a body challenge, like a new body journey, whatever. I'm trying to lose this baby weight. So, don't talk about me, whatever. I'm gonna get it together. Y'all will see as I do more videos, you will see me drop this weight. I've done it before, I'll do it again. So that's just a quick update. But my son is doing good. If anybody would like to know, he's good. His name is Jackson. He's handsome. He may or may not start screaming during this video. So if you hear a baby crying and me briefly leave and come back, that's why, because the baby's screaming his head off. Let's just dive right into it because it's been a long time and I'm ready to just jump right in. So let's give my 2 cents on Jesse Williams. I don't know if y'all saw, he did a Broadway show, and on this show he had to stand on stage bucket naked and he was showing everything. When I say everything. And let's just say my man is just hung. It looks good. Apologize to, mom, dad, anybody watching this. I mean, mom already knows. She's seen it. I sent it to her. He blessed. Let's just say he is blessed. That man he was already fine. Already delicious. That's a delicious black man right there. But he also dragging something with him. So shout out to you, Jesse Williams, for being who you are. Good morning to you specifically. Somebody else, or not my other 2 cents, Kendrick Lamar dropped an album, I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Bomb. That's all I'm gonna say. It's bomb. It's fire. I listen to it literally every day. I've listened to it every day for the past like 2-3 weeks, like nonstop. Love it. It's his first album he's put out in like 5-6 years. Amazing. I don't know why he had us waiting for so long, but I'll take it because he gave us a great, amazing album. So I will take it. But sweet Jesus. Yeah, it was good. Good album. I'm going to continue to listen to it every day. Just to give my 2 cents on my favorites, the ones I listen to like the most. I like United in Grief. I love Purple Hearts, of course, with Summer Walker and Ghostface Killah. Listen to that one like every day. Count Me Out every fucking day because people be sleeping on me and I'm gonna let them have it. And what is another one? There's another one I swear I listen to like every day. I can't think about it. Silent Hill with Kodak Black. Fire. Off the top of my head, I think those are like the top 4 that I listen to like every day. Still going through the album. Oh, and Mr. Morale. 5. Those are the 5 big ones. Mr. Morale is fire. So I would say check it out if you haven't done so already. The album is lit, like banger. There's probably more. I'm gonna keep listening to the album to make sure, I'm not missing out on any songs because you never know. But those 5 definitely have me in a chokehold right now. So I also would like to talk about Word on the Street. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just, if y'all notice me pausing and looking over, I'm still suffering from pregnancy brain, and not only see that, lack of sleep. So my brain is like fried. I cannot memorize the few little topics I wanted to talk about. They're gone. Like, I'm running off of barely any sleep. So please, like, forgive me. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna get back and be a little more, better at this. I mean, but what fun is it if you don't see like the real me? Like, I already have scatterbrain, but now that I've had a child, it's even crazier. Let me just get back to it. So, word on the street. So, word on the street is Rihanna and A$AP Rocky had their baby, their firstborn child together, their first child. Congrats to them. Can't wait to see him. I know everyone was waiting for Rihanna to drop this album, and instead of her dropping an album, she gave everybody a baby. Some people may love it. Some people, probably still mad about the album. She'll get back to it when she's ready. But now she has to be a mommy, so that's gonna be challenging to do an album and be a mom, because not that I can speak to it because I'm not a singer. I mean, I sound okay, especially in the shower, but I'm not like Rihanna. So it's still challenging though, like to get back into the swing of things after having a child. It's rough because I'm still working on it, and it's been like almost 4 months. Another thing, Tyler and Miracle Tyler is on P-Valley. He plays the bodyguard of the strip facility. Can't think of the words. Strip club. See, brain. He is the little body man or whatever at the door. He plays Diamond, light skin, look like Drake. And y'all know I love me some Drake. Drake is fine. And so was Tyler. Fine. But him and his girlfriend Miracle are also expecting their first child together. Congratulations. They're a lovely couple, by the way. But Tyler, fine, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. She's beautiful too. She's fine. But Tyler, I don't know. If I had to choose between Drake and Tyler, both of them. So next, the last thing I want to talk about and give my word on the street. Everybody is blowing up my man's Jamie Foxx about him and his little boo, because she is a non-person of color. I don't know why everyone's so surprised. He dates a lot of women that are not black. But the only thing I do appreciate about Jamie is that he doesn't down black women while dating white women. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your decision. That's who you choose to love. That's you. That's you. I appreciate him not downing black women in the midst of his, debauchery. But hey, I just think the comments on Twitter are hilarious. So if you haven't went on Twitter and seen it, go look at it and laugh because it's hilarious. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna say about it. It's so funny. But Jamie was fine too, and I loved his music. I don't know why he stopped singing. His voice, beautiful. So now let's dive into BAE Talk. So the BAE Talk I would like to talk about today, and it really resonates with me. And this is like things that I would say to myself, things that I've may or may not, that I have most likely said to friends, things that I tell myself going through these things, because let's just put it out there that we've all fucked up and did and gave way too much into relationships. We accepted a lot of shit that we usually don't. We let other people take us out of character, change us. We lose ourselves behind someone we thought loved us, and we love them, and we pour and invest and give into them, and they don't do the same. So I just want to speak to that real quick. I don't know who needs to hear this shit. I need to hear it, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. Take care of yourself. Give yourself self-love, compassion. Those are all things that I'm still learning to do for myself. I stopped going to therapy for a few weeks, and I just got back into going therapy again weekly to work on some things with myself and show myself some care and compassion, because I am really good at kicking myself when I'm already down, and it's not something I enjoy doing or love about myself. But when I feel like I really fucked up, I like feel it, and it bothers me. It rips me to shreds. When I tell you, it damn near keeps me up at night. It does, because I'm mad at myself for the things that I've allowed, the things that I gave and can't get back, the way that situations changed and shaped my life and who I am as a person, and not only me, but changed the lives of my children. Those things really it bothers me. And you're never stuck in a situation. Just know that you are never stuck. There are women out there that go through a lot: physical abuse, rape, and all of those things, and they find a way to make it out. When there's a will, there's a way. I can speak for myself that I in my head believe that I was stuck. I put up different obstacles or roadblocks in my own head to tell myself that this won't work out because of this is not going to work out because of that, and just constantly throwing up those walls to where I was holding myself back and not allowing myself to heal, to move on, because I was still trying to be hopeful. So I allowed myself to hold myself back. Along with the person already holding me back, I held myself back, which made me be stagnant. And that's not ever a good place to be. So I decided to just make a big change and difference. I believe that I am not stuck in any situation. You could always get out of a situation. Always. Always. It may not be easy and it may not be what you want to do, but there's always a way out. No matter what, I believe that there is a way out. It may be difficult, and you're probably gonna have to make some moves that you never thought you'd have to make, things you'll have to do, the things you'll have to sacrifice. You're not gonna want to do those things, and I'm telling you, I can say that from experience. I'm not gonna put it all out there because y'all will see in the next few episodes everything that's going on. I don't want to give away too much too fast, gotta drop the breadcrumbs, but just know that I am setting myself up to get out of a situation that I no longer want to be in. I've been thugging it out, in my opinion, way too fucking long. I feel like now I'm at a place where I would like to work on myself. Like I said, back in February, I turned 28. I was discharged after having my second child and having my son on my 28th birthday. And it's like a light bulb just kind of clicked. And I'm just ready to get my life together. And not to say that it's like a hot mess. I mean, yes, my life is low-key ghetto, but I want to make different moves and change the patterns of the ways that I'm doing things. I feel like I can do things that set myself a lot better, not only for myself, but for my children. Because if I'm not doing good and I'm not feeling good and I'm not showing myself self-love and taking care of my mental and taking care of what I need to, my kids are not going to be okay. So I have to be okay. And that should always be your number one focus. Yes, your kids matter. Yes, 1,000%. But you matter the most. You are the priority, because if you're not okay, your kids can't be okay. If you're falling down, crumbling, and having mental breakdowns, your child sees that. And not to say that they shouldn't, because it is a human emotion. Yes, definitely. Not saying that they should not see that, but I'm saying that for them to continue to see you put yourself in the same position over and over and over and over again, and you're not trying to get yourself out, you're not showing them resilience or showing them how you can overcome and be strong and get over any hurdle that is thrown in front of you. And I want to be able to show my children that no matter how hard things get, no matter what happens in life, you can rise above it and you can get through it. It may be hard, difficult, challenging, all of those things. You will most likely have a breakdown and cry, because trust and believe me, I've done it a few times. But one thing about me is you may knock me down for like 2 seconds, but I'm always going to come back up swinging. Like once I'm about my business, I'm about my business. Like Franklin off of Snowfall. Love him, by the way, he fine. But I'm like him. Like I will always rise above. When I get my mind right and get my emotions in check, baby, I am on it. I'm dead sight like this, and nobody can get me off of it until, unfortunately, every now and again, I want to say a few times, I let, the male species deter me, but it happens. And what I've learned in my experiences, my lessons, not going to call them L's, but in my lessons, I've learned to not let anybody knock you off your game. Do not let anybody knock you off. I don't care who they are. Don't let them knock you off your game. You stay here. And that is what I've learned, to stay here. No matter who comes in front of me, tries to pull me back, who tries to throw salt, whatever, into my way, I'm here. until I focus and get done what I want to get done, that's where I am. But like I said, you are never stuck in a situation. You can always, always, always get out. Do not allow people to keep taking from you, and don't pour out of an empty glass. If you're already empty and you're constantly pouring into others, you're not taking care of yourself. And that is another thing that I had to learn, that I'm not taking care of myself by constantly pouring into others. So it's okay to say no. It's okay to back off a little bit and focus on you, because you are the number one priority. You matter the most. And that's just what it is. And then once you are taken care of and you are good, then you can pour into your children and take care of your kids or your parents or your friends, your loved ones, whoever. You can pour into, hell, your dog. Pour into whoever it is that you choose to pour into, but just make sure you're okay first. That is going to be my biggest thing that I say. Now, I believe that I hit on my, and another thing, sorry, another little tip I want to give too, because I need to hear this too. Do not dwell on the past. If things were good with a person in the very beginning and then all of a sudden it switched up and it's no longer good, do not wait around waiting for them to become that person again, because it's not going to happen. And I need to hear that for myself and know that people show you their representative. They pretend to be something they're not. Most of the time, people are exactly who they say they're not. Most of the time, they end up saying they're one way and they're really the way that they say they're not. And I fully, wholeheartedly believe that now, because I've seen it and experienced it. Not saying everybody, but some people put on a good front, and they're actors and actresses, and they pretend to be a certain way. And this is not even just towards men. This is for women as well, or in friendships, relationships, whatever. It's the same. People will pretend to be whatever they need to be to fit into your life so they can take from you. They will see you doing good and decide to take. But do not dwell on who that person was in the beginning. Just don't do it. And don't wait around for it to change. People can only put up a front for so long. And when that facade fades and the rhythm shows, that's what you're left with. And then you have to make a decision and decide, is this the person I want in my life forever? Yes, everyone has their problems. Yes, everybody has their issues and hangups and flaws. I get it, yes. But there are some things that are unforgivable, and there are some things that should be like, no, I'm not taking that shit at all, period. Some things should just be like off the fucking table. And for me, there's certain things that are unforgivable, and you should stand on that and stick to that. If you say this is a boundary and this is where I cross the fucking line, and somebody crosses that line, that should be it. There should be no trying to figure out, make excuses for them and try to figure out how it's okay or allow them to justify why they did what they did. It's a no. I put this boundary up, you cross this boundary, it's done. That's just how I'm gonna live my life from now on. I don't allow people, if I put up a boundary, that's what the boundary is. And you can either choose to respect my boundary and respect what I'm saying, or you can kick rocks. I'm not putting up with a lot anymore. And that's just what it is. Don't dwell on the past and leave all the hope, because I'm a very hopeful person. I try to have hope and faith that things and people can and will work out. But there are certain things that you just can't. You just can't come back from. And even when you want to try to say that you can, in the back of your mind, you know that you cannot ever get past that. So I just want you to choose you first, love you more than you, the person, your significant other, your friend, loved one, family, whatever, who is doing this to you. Choose you first. You are first. And if they don't see you as a priority and they're not choosing you first, you need to reevaluate your circle. That's just what it is. But people are who they are, and that is not going to change. What Maya Angelou see, when people show you who they are, believe them. Especially if they tell you, if they say it with their words, believe them. Because most of the time they're not lying. They are exactly what they are saying. They are going to do exactly what they're saying. Just because you think you can change a person, you can't. Now, I've learned this now. I've had a few project men in my time, thinking that I can change and love their flaws out of them and show them love and compassion and mercy and grace and give them all these things, thinking that me giving them all my love and pouring into them will help them be a better person and be good to me. No. All it has done is drain the shit out of me. So I am in the process of healing and doing better for myself and for my kids. So like I said, this is a message for myself, a message to whoever needs to hear this, because life is already hard. We're already going through a lot of shit, and we do not need help from other people to make our lives more miserable or to fuck shit up. I can do bad by myself. I don't need no help. I promise. I don't. I'm good. I'm good. So the last thing I want to start doing and ending my podcast web series, I want to start ending it with is affirmations. I downloaded the I Am app. Love it. It gives me 10 affirmations a day. And then now I have a planner and I write affirmations for myself daily. And every time I open my planner to check something off or to write in it, I say my affirmation out loud. So an affirmation that I would like to share, I believe I have two, is and I feel like this may resonate with somebody, and it's definitely going to resonate with me. The situation I am in right now is temporary. It is a temporary situation. And the other one, and I don't really know if it's an affirmation or just maybe a saying that I would like to share. Do not make a permanent decision on temporary emotions, because most of the time the emotions of what you're feeling right now is very temporary. How you feel right now is not how you're going to feel tomorrow, maybe, or the next day, or in a year, 2, 5 years. It is a temporary emotion and feeling, and trust and believe me, it will pass. And that's for me personally. I need to tell myself that whatever I'm feeling in the moment, it will pass. The situation you're in right now is not going to be a forever situation. It will pass and you will get through it. And another one that I like, this is the last one I want to share because it resonates and ties in with all that. I will be okay. Say that out loud to yourself. I will be okay, no matter what. This situation is temporary, and I will be okay, and this will pass. That's all I got. That's all I would like to share. Please follow me on Instagram, Janae the Bay. It's gonna sprinkle down there, yeah. And then also, if you like, find me on Facebook. I think Facebook's kind of like not like great. I prefer Instagram, so just follow me on Instagram. That's what I'm on like the most. But please share, comment, like, whatever you would like to do. Just get it out there because I'm back. I'm gonna do my very best to do shows at least once a week or every other week. Just don't press me on it because I got some things moving around in my life now too that I'm trying to adjust and get situated on top of being a mom of 2. My daughter's graduating kindergarten on Thursday, and then I have like a 3-month-old, so please be patient with me, but I'll be back, and I'm gonna be back a lot more. You will not have to wait months for a new episode. I am gonna be on it, and sometimes he may even be in my videos, so prepare for that. And sorry, last thing I would like to close with, I would like to say prayers to the families, friends, loved ones for the 14 elementary children that were murdered yesterday, as well as one of the teachers as well. Well, now I think it's about 18 individuals that lost their lives yesterday at Robb Elementary School. I am sending prayers and love, and just I don't know what else, because I can't imagine. I cannot imagine losing your child, sending your child to school and then losing them that day. I can't imagine. And not only that, the teachers as well, like losing a life and being murdered because somebody is upset about God knows what, and you're gonna go take out innocent people with you. Cowardly. So I would like to just pray for them. I pray for the children. I pray for the teachers, and I'm sending nothing but love and light and prayers to all of them because I can't imagine. So if you can, also lift them up in prayer as well. And I just pray that they're able to make it through this because it is tough. And may they rest in peace because I, yet again, cannot imagine. I was up last night, saw the pictures of the kids, started crying. I can't do it. So that's what I would like to end with. So please tune in when you can. And I will talk to y'all later, loves. Bye.